Hello, welcome back. We're gonna talk to this producer. We're just diving right in, just getting it going. Partygoer raises an eyebrow at your approach. They're serving century-old Cabernet-like punch here. It's hard to believe, considering how much a single bottle costs. But it's even harder to believe Mr. Ma is hosting this party, and so soon after his accident. Yeah, wine, whatever. Tell me more about him. No, Ma. I heard about that. Doesn't seem to have slowed him down. Man's a machine, he smirks, amused by himself. Not literally, but he might as well be by the way he sprang back after being T-boned at 140 clicks an hour. Jesus, how do you survive? I don't know how, but here he is, alive and kicking, or dining, regaling, what have you. If you ask me, it's all that positive ki the fans have stirred up. I heard there were entire message boards praying for him and making offerings at temples. Matrix is nuts for promises and moonlight. If Ma hadn't negotiated a second season, his fans would just as easily have turned on him. If that's all it takes to win immortality, maybe I should become famous too. Isn't that why we're all here? To be famous, become famous, or make someone else famous? He catches sight of someone across the room and waves. Lisa, over here. He gives you a curt nod. Nice talking to you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, buddy. Hi, Penelope. The glamorous starlet flashes you a standard celebrity smile. Lovely but emotionless. Good evening, Penelope Wong, but please call me Penny. Pleased to meet you, Penny. Fantastic party, Penny. Please extend my thanks to Mr. Ma. Do we want to play up the socialite aspect? In fact, this might be where our etiquette comes in handy. For once. Please extend my name's Argyle. She lifts her drink and takes a tentative sip. What brings you to our little soiree, Miss Argyle? I don't believe I've seen you around the studio before. Just business. I'm representing some interested parties who'd like to collaborate with Yellow Springs Studios. They wanted me to make sure Neville's injuries were as minor as they'd heard. All three of these are saying the same thing in basically a different way. So, interested parties who'd like to... friend of a friend situation... Yeah, a smile lights up her face. Oh, it was absolutely miraculous. I must admit, I nearly died of fright when I heard what happened. But to look at Neville now, you'd never guess he'd been hurt. Just miraculous. Miracles cost a lot of nuyen these days. Must have been some expensive treatments. You think so? She sips her drink. I've never stayed in the hospital myself. Don't believe the paparazzi either. My nose has never seen the knife. Is it very expensive to undergo such miraculous treatments, that is? Yeah. Hospital bills are very, very pricey. I should know. Even Neville, with all his money, would be hard-pressed to cover the costs. He probably brought a new guy in to cushion the bill. Hospitals charge a fortune for even the smallest of procedures. Someone new? For a moment, she's lost in thought, face twisted in concentration. No, I don't think so, but Neville did make some new friends while he was in Guangzhou. Go on. There was a woman, I can't remember her name, who now visits Neville regularly. I hear she's quite the fashionista. Well, a powerful man like him must make a lot of friends. Penelope shrugs. They seem to get on well. I'm a little sad he's never introduced us, though. She's supposed to make an appearance tonight. I'm very much looking forward to meeting her. Penelope's gaze drifts over your shoulder for a moment, then she smiles at someone behind you. Oh, please excuse me, that's Mr. Yao, and I promised him I'd say hello tonight. Enjoy the party. Thank you, Penny, it was a pleasure. Okay. Can we Do we want to talk to... Okay, well, we're going to talk to him directly. This is going to end badly. Neville Ma is dressed in an immaculate suit, surveying his party from the edge of the balcony. As you approach, he inclines his head respectfully. Good evening, miss. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. He straightens his wristwatch. I'm Neville Ma, owner of Yellow Spring Studios. Miss Argent? Wait, what? But that's not the right. It's not that. I don't. What? What's going? Okay. Pleasure's all mine, Mr. Ma. Call me Miss Argent. Thanks so much for hosting this gala. You're very welcome. It's important to show the industry and the press that Promises in Moonlight is doing well and that we're still a local operation. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I've heard about your accident? It seems as though that's all anyone wants to hear about these days. To be honest, I'm getting rather tired of repeating the story. Suffice it to say, a delivery truck, a drone, experienced a glitch and ran a red light. If it hadn't hit me, it would have hit someone else. Did the police discover anything unusual? Not really. Apparently, the latest software update to the truck had gotten corrupted, but that was all they found. It was shocking to discover that the delivery company missed the glitch, but I suppose that it's a mistake anyone could have made. It's certainly not enough to point to any one person. Drat. Well, like, this is the sort of thing, like, you have to, like, it's really it's a crapshoot whether you're gonna actually level up enough to get these dialogue options, which I suppose is, you know, it encourages playing the game in multiple ways with multiple characters and everything, but it's always so disappointing to see a dialogue option you can't select. Your treatments. I heard you made a new friend. Yes, Miss Feng. She's quite an admirer of Promises in Moonlight. She kept my spirits up as I was recovering from the accident. What line of work is she in? She's independently wealthy. I believe she was an early investor in Eastern Tiger during their expansion 7 years ago. You were discharged from the hospital pretty quickly? Not especially. Guangzhou's hospitals are top tier. Confidentially, my rapid recovery mostly came down to luck. The accident could have been a lot worse than it was. I owe Eurocar a lot of thanks for their safety features. Thanks. Okay. So, we don't have much to talk about. What's with the guard by the balcony? It's a private party outside. Yeah. Got some questions? Certainly. Everyone knows Mr. Ma. Yeah? What kind of guy is he? Between you and me, he's difficult, which is putting it lightly. The man runs the staff ragged. He jerks his thumb in the direction of the veranda. It's his party out there. Richies like him love to display their wealth. Sounds like you have some stories? Like you wouldn't believe. He once made a handful of us walk all the way out to Sheko to fetch dumplings for his guests. It was pouring out with winds blowing around 50 kilometers per hour. Practically a death march in that weather. Why didn't the kitchen here make Ma some dumplings? Ma said the kitchen's dumplings weren't good enough. Called them peasant food in front of all his guests. Chef Kang was furious, of course, but since Ma's rich, hotel management just told us to give him whatever he wanted. By the time we got back from Sheko, the dumplings were cold, the party was over, and Ma had retired to his suite with a pair of starlets. We had to pay for those dumplings out of our own damn pockets. A couple days later, Kevin came down with pneumonia from the trip, lost his job over it. And that's just one of our experiences with them. Needless to say, no one here is a fan of the man. But we're paid to serve the tenants here, so that's what we do. He shrugs. It's a living! Okay. There's not much else I can do up there, I guess. Now? Question mark? We got information, but there wasn't really anything incriminating. Come on, there we go. Take the elevator. I assume we're gonna have to be a little bit sneakier. Oh, look at all those fancy waters. Fancy waters effects. Spellcasting or conjuring? Input the code. That was 1635. I was gonna say like 1356, but 1635. Yay! What do we have? Why is it so cold in here? I can see my breath. Search suits. Rows and rows of finely tailored suits, custom shoes, and various accessories fill this room. Hi, what's going on in your fridge over here, buddy? Fridge is well stocked. There's enough food in here to feed a big party. Okay, nothing. We got a security door and a liquor cabinet. What's in here? Haha, liquor cabinet is full of expensive wines and spirits. Several decanters sit atop it, but one in particular catches your eye. A bottle of brilliantly bright wine. Steal a sip, sure. Take a gulp and quickly gag. The wine's strangely warm, given the temperature of the room, and disgustingly salty. What's wrong with you, woman? Do you usually dip into people's wine collections while illegally searching their houses? Also, we have the... I'm pretty sure this track was used in Techno Babylon. Oh. Oh, what's going on there? Look at that color. I don't give a damn how it looks. We break into an apartment and you dribble your DNA all over the booze locker. Duncan pulls an alcohol swab from his belt pouch and wipes off the... Are you Batman? Mumbling angrily to himself, he shakes his head. I swear, Kira, it's like you're allergic to common sense. I mean... I thought... Maybe it was... You know... Evidence. I mean, I made it evidence, but... The opposite side of the living room is dominated by a massive security door. It's much heavier than the exterior apartment door and looks like a recent addition. The wall has clearly been reinforced to support it. A series of top-of-the-line commercial-grade mag locks hold the door sealed. It would be easier to tunnel through the wall than it would be to break them open. Cursory glance at the doorframe reveals no sign of a keypad or a jack point, but you do see what appears to be an RFID reader. A 16-digit number has been stenciled onto the side of the reader in red ink. That didn't come with this apartment. It looks new. Mom must have had it put in after the accident. Wonder why he chose to have this done to an interior door. To keep up his appearances, I think. Can you imagine what installing this monstrosity in the hallway would do for the building's aesthetic? People would talk about it, and that's exactly what a man like Ma doesn't want to have happen. Well, one thing's certain. We aren't getting through there without a key. Most likely this means we'll have to get it from Ma or one of his people. Oh, shucks. I guess we'll just have to go back to the party. I mean, that is the next logical step. Tell me we're going to the party. We were just there. I mean, it's gonna be fun trying to... Like, how you bring that up in conversation with the man who, like, owns the penthouse suite? Like, he's not going to give us the information as to how to get into his actually, well, alright, well, okay, so we can probably go back into the Matrix there and get the information that way, but welcome back, Miss Argyle. To what do I owe the pleasure? Do you have a key fob for Neville's security door? A quizzical look crosses her face. I do, but how do you know about that? Building management told me. Group from the party's gone upstairs with Neville's blessings. Building management told me they sent me down to see if I could. I don't want to. They needed to fix a glitch. They don't want to. Try it? Oh, in that case, please take my key fob. Just Bring it back when you're done, okay? She digs around her purse before producing a small plastic device and hands it to you. Thank you, Penny. You don't know how helpful you've been. Penelope beams at you. Always happy to help where Neville's concerned. Okay. That was easy enough. We probably could have gotten it from this matrix down there as well, but it's always nice to chat people up. We're not entirely a social recluse. So let's see what's behind door number 2. What you got, buddy? As you approach the door, a light set into your key fob goes from red to green. There's a loud series of thunks, and the door slides open. A blast of frigid air floods into the room from the other side. Okay. So we got a cyber terminal. We got a locked door that we can't hack into or open. Okay, what do we got in this terminal over here? An expensive consumer-grade computer terminal awaits your input. The display background is set to a screen capture from Promises in Moonlight. Penelope Wong's radiant face beams at you from a corner of the screen. This must be Ma's personal terminal. He smiles. Can't think of a better place to dig for dirt on the man. Log into the computer as a guest. A few keystrokes is all it takes to get into the computer's file structure. With the high-tech security door in his apartment, it seems Ma never bothered to encrypt his machine. An options menu appears on the screen. Search email. You read through Ma's email, most of it's spam and boring business arrangement, but one detail stands out. Neville Ma is frequently emailing a woman named Ku Feng. They seem close, exchanging a lot of thinly veiled flirtation. It appears Neville has been lavishing Ku Feng with money and affection, expensive gifts, rent checks, miserable attempts at poetry, seeing to it that her every need is met. Okay. Neville's financial records are astoundingly boring, aside from 2 major things. He spent next to nothing on his hospital bills, where it appears he only stayed for 3 days, and he's spending a lot of money on a woman named Ku Feng. Okay. You unlock the office door. I'm expecting something terrifying to come out of all this. Like, he's actually just a pile of, like, he's in reality a pile of goo, and then Neville Ma down there is like a cyborg or something. Without warning, a frigid wind blows through the apartment. The chill cuts through your clothing, raising goose flesh all over your body. Where's that coming from? There's another blast of cold. Oh. And a pale and imposing woman materializes out of thin air. A throng of blank-faced men and black-faced. Oh, that would be unfortunate. Men and women materialize alongside her. Ah, the little dog who's been sniffing around Neville Ma's affairs. Her voice is imperious, arrogant. Ku Feng, I presume? She nods. Just so. My servants have been watching you since you arrived. I suspect you are an evil woman, and you are here to do harm to Neville, and so I came to stop you. I couldn't be less interested in hurting Neville, actually. I'm just here to finish a job. If that's true, then it is a shame. You've seen my face, and you know who I am, and you know what I am. Naturally, I cannot allow you to leave, and you can't afford to fight me here for fear of police involvement. She lifts her chin imperiously. Perhaps we can settle this in a more civilized manner. A face-off in a neutral location. Will you accept my challenge? A duel at midnight works for me. Very well. She steeples her fingers. As for the terms, if I win, you willingly submit to my influence. You become my pawn. And if you win, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. She nods, grinning. Wait 15 minutes for the sun to go down. Then come to the roof. We'll settle this there, like gentlemen and ladies. Great. That's... Sun dips below the horizon. Mist coalesces, coating the rooftop in dew. Ku Feng and her cohorts appear. Go, jeez. Are you prepared to become my servant, elf? You must not resist, or I'll be forced to kill you. Should it come to that, I'll endeavor to make it swift and painless, but no promises. Ready if you are. This will be entertaining. Kill her! Are you a vampire? Like, what? Also, why are there more people than there were? Okay, alright. So do I need to worry about, like, not killing that? I feel like, oh, she is a vampire. Okay. Interesting. So do I want to take this, like, alright. Get your drone going. And we will have you, actually, I wonder, that is not particularly great. I want, this is probably gonna miss, and I don't want to, they'll probably move if I don't do it. To take advantage of the situation right now, or and risk losing everything, or go for it. Hey, that was fantastic. Subdue and zip diets. Oh, interesting. So he can. So if I stun enemies, I can have him non-lethally take them down. That's new. Alright. Actually, we can give the. We want him in cover, actually, because if he goes down, then the drone goes down, and I don't think that would be. Wouldn't be beneficial to us. So many people in full cover here, or blocked behind. Well, great. Okay. Are there any spirits around here we can summon? No. I guess we'll just use our nature elemental. Yeah. Hello, Primeval. Do you have... Well. Bam! Hey! Hey, and that does take out, AP as well. That's cool. Here, oh, there, what, oh. Aha, there is a spirit. Sweet. Alright, well, maybe do that next turn. Pop. What else we got here? So we got this guy still here. Is he... What are you wielding? Well, you're gonna be... Bam! Haha! And... we will have you go... just take a shot. Hey, cool. Alright. Where are you going? What are you doing? That was silly. That was really silly. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I don't think it's gonna end up working nearly as well as you want it to work. Holy crap, these guys. What are you... Ow. Okay, so you guys all have, like, guns and stuff. Okay, no. They have guns. Well then. Guess what? We're gonna... Bam! We're gonna... Bam! Bam! Oh, cool. Do I want to try to subdue him? Whack. Ha! Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Can we... She's out of line of sight at the moment. We can move over here, though. And then... Bam! It's gonna miss. No. Good. have you raise his AP. Because having extra movement is always good. Bam! And I wonder actually if I can whack. Oh. Can't take away your AP, okay. Fair enough. Good to know. Blah. Well, that did not work very well at all, did it? Oh, come on. Whack. There we go. Hey, he's stunned too. Oh, wait, but that has a free turn cooldown. That's a shame. I mean, I could try to keep him stunned, but I mean, he's probably just gonna die. Let's be honest. In 3 turns, he's probably just gonna die. So, let us first cast aim on you, and then cast aim on you, and then move over here. And then just do that for the laughs. Oh, wow. Okay, you did not have a lot of health at all. So we need to get around to her again. What's the best way of doing? Well, alright. Just run down there. It's not exactly what we need, but increase quickness and strength, or increase its accuracy. Increase its... Oop. There we go. Increases quickness and strength. Whack. Smack. Smack. You heal too much. Get you over here. Also, what is... Pop, pop. Wow. Still not very great. Ow. Ow. Oh, geez. Don't attack. Okay. Fine. That's... okay. That's... we can live with that. Unfortunately, you need to reload, which is not the best. Also, you don't have a shot, and I don't want to just run you out into the open. That would be silly. Great. Well, what about you? What can you do? He is out of line of sight at the moment, so that's a shame. Oh, yeah, come. Well, all right. Well, you could miss, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Those aren't great shots. Hey, you did it anyway. That's good. And pop. And we'll have this drone smack a deck. Ah, cool. And smack a whack. And then just... you're already marked, aren't you? No? You were marked. How long isn't that supposed to last? Huh. Well. I mean, we're gonna win. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure we're already, like, in the victory, like, yeah, it's... Hey, Tempest. Area shock attack does AP damage, ongoing for, and... okay, what's your... don't miss. Cool. Right. She doesn't take AP damage. She doesn't take her drop. Pop. Well... That was almost a good shot. Not quite. Can you get... No, of course. Well, let's, I really want you to be stunned. Yeah... I don't know. Do you have... Don't want to just... I mean, whatever. Oof. And, Can you target this guy again? Okay, you can. Cool. Increase your accuracy. And then we'll just, take a shot. That did even less damage. Great. Great. How about you? Ah. 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 Yes, punch the drone. Oh, ow. Please stay marked. Oh, it does only last for one turn. Great. Ugh. Get out of cover. God. Okay, we'll haste you. And then Wind Blast you. Hey! Wind Blast you. Hey! Ah, what a shame. Increase your AP as well. Gotta finish this. How much does this do when she's not actually... Okay, go. Alright. Yeah! Kufang's calm and haughty demeanor dissolves as her eyes grow wild. Wait! I surrender! Don't kill me! Not feeling so powerful now? She clasps her hands, pleading. The whole Mistress of the Night thing is just an act. I'm just an accountant that got infected. I don't really know how to fight. I was faking it. I just wanted to scare you into backing down. An accountant? She nods. I was on a business trip to Shanwei last year. I went to a rave, got drunk, and passed out. When I woke up, I was in an alley, and someone had done this to me. So you... What, decided to embrace the whole vampire thing? What choice did I have? I couldn't go back to work. It was a dead-end job anyway. No upward mobility, no room for growth. I did what anyone would have done. I tried to make the best of it, to capitalize on my new abilities. I'm a vampire now. I can't control that, but I can control how I choose to monetize it. So what was your end game? Beats me. It's not like I have a rule book for this or anything. I'm just making it up as I go along. Who knows? Maybe I could eventually become the vampire queen of Repulse Bay. So this whole thing has just been you improvising? Pretty much, yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing my best. She looks away in shame. Her voice goes flat. Look, if I'm ever found out, I'll be killed for bounty money. It was either this or get gunned down by a vampire hunter. How did you manage to... I've been hiding out in Kowloon. I was hoping to just disappear. As far as my friends and family know, I'm missing, maybe dead. Her chest hitches. She looks miserable. I think that's for the best. I mean, how could I explain what I'd become? Can you imagine how ashamed my family would be to find that I'd become this monster? It's better they think I'm dead. So, can we call a truce or something? I scratch your back, you let me live? She clasps her hands, again pleading. What do you say? I mean, we didn't say I didn't say she would already be dead, but I think we can conditionally. She nods eagerly. Yes, anything. Just tell me what you need. First off, I want some answers. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You ask questions, I'll answer. No lying, I promise. How are you and Neville Maw connected? I happened to be in the same hospital he was, trolling for a meal. I don't like to drink blood from unwilling people, so I go to hospitals at night looking for people who won't mind if I take a sip. People in comas, patients with terminal illnesses, that kind of thing. Makes me feel better about what I have to do. So I wandered into this room and I recognized Neville Ma. I'd seen him on the news, seen photos of the accident. He was in really bad shape, a lot of broken bones and internal injuries, but somehow he was still conscious. What then? I knew that if I gave uninfected people my blood, they'd be able to heal like I did, just not as fast. I figured that out early and by mistake, but it can come in handy from time to time. So when I saw that Neville was conscious, I decided to make my grand appearance. I materialized in the room and told him I'd make him a trade. I'd fix him up good as new, but he'd owed me some favors for it. I wasn't specific as to how many favors or what kind. He agreed. Actually, he leapt at the chance to become my pawn. I guess that when you're all broken up like that, you'll do just about anything to get better. The deal was done, and we got along. I think he's charming. He thinks I'm funny. He doesn't care that I'm a vampire. He told me he gives me nice things because he likes me and not because he owes me his life. It's all very sweet. What's it like to be a vampire? About the same as being a person. The human metahuman vampiric virus is like any other disease, except instead of coughing, I can't go out during the day. It's not all bad, though. I can turn into mist, and I'm a lot stronger than I used to be. I still have to wash my hair and pay for parking. You know what I miss the most? Steamed buns. I can't eat or drink anything except blood, and I loved street food before I got infected. Sometimes I'll walk by the food carts just to smell the things they're frying up. But if I buy something, 10 minutes later, it's all coming back up in a mess. I wish, but no. The only cure is being tossed in a bonfire or having your head cut off. And almost every nation in the world will pay a bounty for a dead vampire. It's not like I had much of a choice, you know? Be a vampire or get killed for some quick cash. It's a pretty raw deal for me either way. Okay. What's it going to be? You're gonna live up to your oh god. No, we don't want her to be Dracula. What are you talking about? You're gonna get Neville to fire Penelope. Wait, all of this is about that stupid soap opera? I take the jobs that pay, lady. I can't believe it. Of all the idiotic reasons to blow my cover. Fine, I'll make Neville get rid of her. How hard will that be? Neville can't say no to me. I mean that quite literally. He'll do it, no question. And what about Neville and I? I don't care who Neville Ma associates with. Thank you. He knows what I am and doesn't care because I saved his life. I won't trouble you again. Well, there were two that didn't die at least. Success? I don't... Is that success? I guess. Okay, well, we're gonna call this, and the next time we're gonna come back and whoa, this was okay. Yeah, that's definitely. So next time we're gonna come back and finish up this run, hopefully get our payment. I mean, we didn't mess up too much, I don't think. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!